Burger Lippy. I'm revisiting a potato field here in Ohio near Springfield, west central Ohio. Very rich soil and rock free, basically. Large field of potatoes. There's more potatoes here. They're grown in series, like I said before, 2 months ago. I don't remember if I walked. I think I did this far, but there's some monster soybeans along the perimeter of this approximately 50-acre plot, I'm gonna call it. And I stated too that about the rocks and equipment, but they do grow this out in rocky ground. I've seen people, and here's some potatoes on ground level, some green potatoes, and they're in clusters. And I thought those were crab apples. I was like, why are these crab apples out of place? Because there's walnuts and an elm tree, walnuts, and there are walnuts out here. And the squirrels, but these crab apples, they're potatoes. And there flood irrigation in this? I don't know. It does look like there's some irrigation going on with the flooding or something to that effect. So these are ready to be digged when they deem it necessary. It would have to dry out for beginners. It has that wet smell of the ground, how it does. It's almost a rotting potato smell. I've worked in the produce before, and yeah. So I'm interested in potatoes being grown here in Ohio and anywhere. I've grown them myself. It's not easy. I'm trying to point my camera right. But this was exciting. I thought that. Oh, that's a rock. Or a potato. It's a potato. It's a sea potato. Yeah. It's a rock. Sorry. So with the amount of rain we're getting, I can't be, precise, but because my ranch is an hour away. There's a pivot from Nebraska, Valmont Valley. But 2 months later, and this is in that stage, ready to be harvested here, Sunday, August the 4th. So still have September and October, and then we'd like to have our harvests done by November of the Buckeye, Michigan game and Thanksgiving. A little bit of velvet weed out on the corner, and somewhat sporadic, but not bad by any means. So they have a handle on the weeds. There's a tractor print there or a sprayer. A little more dieback on that corner. And maybe they do spray those, I don't know. Really not even knee high, these guys. And it would depend on your variety. And no more of these crab apples out here. Here's some Pontiac Reds. So that's cool. And potatoes, they're commanding 50 cents a pound on the low end just for general purpose tomatoes. Potatoes. See how far back that pivot is? It's a large scale potato field. And it's kind of an all for green where the soybeans are even greener here, August the 4th. Here's one that's crabbed out, sort of looking. But you can just imagine how many potatoes is under the ground there. That's the way, it's go big or go home in the business anymore. And these guys went through a lot of trouble. It's a very high risk. A lot of money on the line. They know what they do. They grow potatoes, cabbage, sweet corn, and green beans. This ground was glacier formed, rich and rock free, and topsoil as far as you can dig down. There's no bedrock. for a long ways. Just pure topsoil. Where you do your soil judging in the layers. This is just topsoil all the way. It's like something's been out here looking around, but that gives you an idea too how many potatoes is under there. Those red potatoes. Kind of the regular size too, aren't they? Yeah, a quick overlook of a rarity, but reality is we do have them out here. Growing potatoes on a large scale commercially in West Central Ohio. Burger Rippy, thank you for watching.